Okay, I'm going to show you how to use this database. Now, once you put it into your computer, put the disk in your computer, you're going to need to go to the bottom left-hand corner of your computer where that whole command center area is and click on that Windows icon one time, click, and this comes up, and then you go to Documents, okay, near the top, you click on that one time, and then the disk will show up. It'll show up at the bottom here on the left hand side. It'll say DVD drive D Canadian Business. You click that one time. Then it shows up here at the very top. It should be the only thing that shows up there. You might have other stuff, I don't know, but on my computer it's the only thing. It'll say Business List tab. Okay, click that twice. Now you wait for it to load. Depending on how fast your computer is, this will load either quickly or slowly. Mine's a little bit slow, so this will take about a minute and a half. So, you can dance, sing, cook something, like in the microwave, not in the oven. Okay, I see I got about 20 seconds left here. Yeah, you can see at the bottom there's a little green bar that shows you how fast it's going. Okay, should be up here. Now, once it's up, you'll see this screen here where it's all kind of scattered and you need to put all of this together. So in order to do that, you have to go to the bottom of the database screen here, and you're going to see this bar, okay, right above where it says 100%, there's a bar. You can click on that bar and move it back and forth. You see what happens? Go all the way to the left. Bring it all the way as far as you can to the left. Let it go. Now, you're going to see all the values, all the different categories. You're going to see the manager, the owner, the name of the contact name of the person, first and last name, so forth and so on. But there's not enough room on here to see it all. So, in order to make room, you have to go take your little fat plus sign here and move it to the line. See, once you get it to the line at the very top between the letters of the alphabet, it turns into a skinny little plus sign. See? Fat, skinny. Once it's skinny, click one time, left click, one time hold, slide it over, bring it over to the end of the text on the other value here. See? Now you can bring all this over. Now you've got the name, you've got the company name, but you're missing all this, so you got to go over again. You got to move your bar here so you can find the other stuff. There you go. So bring that over now. Go to the line. Once it turns from fat to skinny, click, slide over. Okay, so you're clicking and sliding over all these different values. Now there's one here that's tricky, and it took me a while to figure out how to do this. I think it's the next one. See, once you go over, if you keep going over, yeah, see, it doesn't allow you to find that next line. So in order to find the next line, you have to go to a very bottom. You'll see the zoom. It says 100%, then there's a minus sign, and then there's a plus sign. Okay, if you zoom out the minus sign, keep clicking that, see, until it'll show the next values here. It goes from city to province. So you want to move those provinces over. So again, fat to skinny, click, hold, slide all the way over. Okay, and again, you're going to need, there's more information after the fax number here, so you got to slide this over. Slide it over again to the top, slide it over. Again, slide it over from the very top. Okay, I think that's everything. Nope, there's still one more, the email addresses. This has email addresses. It has websites. Half of these places have websites. A third of them have the email address, and maybe more than that. They also have, let me move this one over a bit here too. You also have how much sales they do every year, the amount of employees they have. So you've got like fax number, websites, email addresses, everything you need. Now let's make sure we can see these again. So I'm going to make it bigger. Go to the plus sign for the zooming in. Click that until it's big enough to see. Okay, so now you're here, you've got everything you need. You've got all the values together. The only thing, this is all the business in Canada right now showing up. There's 987,000. And you're going to want to pick a specific city, obviously. So in order to do that, you have to go up here to the top where it says Home, Insert, Page Layout, Formulas, Data. Where it says Data, click Data one time. Okay, now that's going to show, move your arrow to Filter, just to the bit to the right of Data. It looks like a, well, it says Filter. Click that one time. Okay, now this allows you to change cities. So, in order to get to the city, you have to move this bar again down to the bottom here just to go to the city. Now, once you get to the city, you're going to again have that fat plus sign and go right to the city where the bar is, where the city is, and go all the way to the end of that. Just follow to the end. Don't click or hold it. Just follow it to the end, and you'll notice that the fat plus signs changes to your arrow. Once you get to that little arrow pointing down at the end of the city tab, see how it changes? You click that one time, okay? That little down arrow one time. Now this allows you to change to pick a specific city. In order to do that, you're going to see all of these are checked off. Every city is checked off. That's why they're all here. So in order to remove all of those cities, click the Select All box one time. That removes all the arrows. Now, to pick a certain city, just scroll down, find whatever city you need. And there's a lot of towns and cities in here I've never even heard of. Probably 80% of these I've never even heard of. It's actually pretty astounding how many places we've never even been into. So find one you recognize, doesn't matter where you go really. Let's go to, say, here I saw Brandon. Okay, Brandon. So click Brandon one time in the box. Now you push OK, and all the cities for Brandon alone come up. You can see at the bottom left-hand corner, there's 1,999 businesses in Brandon. Okay, so that's how you get to a specific city, and you can change that. In fact, you should just leave this on your computer screen all the time, and then you don't have to go through all those steps in the beginning. You can just change your city every day, or just where you left off the previous day. You can click like, okay, that's the last one you did, so you highlight that, and then the next one you keep going from there. But that's up to you. But I would just leave it on here, and then all you have to do is change your city all the time, and that's it. So I did notice one little glitch though when I did this before. When I tried to change a city a few times, I'm going to show you this just in case this happens to you. Okay, if you go to city again, you click that little arrow. Now let's say you want to change your city from Brandon to something else. To do that, make sure you click the Select All button again, okay? And then click it one more time to make them all go off again. Otherwise, strange things happen, I found out. So once you do that, you should be fine. Then you go to, hey, Castlegar. Click Castlegar, okay. Now all the businesses in Castlegar show up. So that's how you change cities. And that's really the only thing you need to change on here. So once you have that, all the businesses in Castlegar here will show up, and then you start from the first one, you click that number at the left hand side, the numbers in blue, they're usually pretty high. You click that and it will show you that the company and all its information, so you don't lose your place. Now you can zoom this in so you can see it, and then with this bar here, the bar that you use to go back and forth, you can just slide across and won't lose your place because it'll be highlighted, and then you can see all the information for that company. And that's pretty much it. So I don't want to complicate this. I want to make this as simple as I can. If you have any questions, you run into any problems, give me a call. I'll talk you through it. 780-983-7240. You might have a bit of trouble in the next few days. I don't think it'll take you long to figure it out, though. It's pretty simple once you get to this point. And that's it. So I think this is going to work really well for us. There's tons of information. This is 2013, right up to date. It's got, like I say, the email address, the websites. It's got fax numbers, company owners, everything. And it's close to 1 million businesses, which is what we have in Canada. So it's really efficient. So that's it. And again, call me if you have any questions. And I hope you have a great day. Okay.